People are always gonna have something to say, and that's just the truth of it. Whatever you do, whatever time it is, or whatever generation it is, or time period, or whenever you're watching this, human behavior is always gonna be the same. Everyone is gonna have something to say, and everybody is gonna dictate whatever you do or have comments on whatever you do. Some of them will verbalize it, some of them will just keep it to themselves. But the point is, somebody has something to say, whether you hear it or not, or you're aware of it or not. It's always going to be there, always. And sometimes we let those voices contaminate our mind and how we view ourselves, and we sort of equate to the way they see us, and we lose sight of who we really are. Nobody knows what you're truly capable of than yourself. No one. Not even your mother. Your mother has an idea, but you know what you're truly capable of. And even then, it's even more than you think you're capable of. You're with yourself 24/7, 365. The moment you're born to the day you will die, you will be with yourself. And you see things, and you hear your own thoughts. You know things about yourself that nobody else can tell you. And what people see from the outside and what you do is only a fraction of what is truly in you. And when you let that voice contaminate you, is when you stop seeing the whole and only see the fraction. And the remaining portion just becomes stowed away somewhere, but you don't realize it. And this is why so many people, so many unnamed, and they unnamed because they never made it past the point where they get to the level they want to be, because maybe somebody said that one word. It really does take a word or a sentence to end your career like this, really that fast, or they heard it at the wrong time, or it's just really hurtful, and they let that determine their future. And that's just the sad part of it. And these voices actually hit us hard the moment when we're in the middle of a journey and we're not seeing any progress. And this is just a common caveat in just growing as a person in general. There's always going to be bumps in the road. There's always going to be a road block, like a straight up block, like you can't move anywhere. And every time you get there, you're just forced to halt. And that's when your guards actually just weaken, your mental guards. And the moments when somebody says something that hits you at that time, it's when you just break. And it's the moment where you give up. Now, if you were to actually think about this, there's a saying that I like saying to myself in my head, that there's progression in regression. Meaning, what I mean by this, right? Picture this. I don't have like a pencil here or anything, but I'll just use my hands. So let's say there's a ceiling like right here, and you're on the ground, right? Now, let's say every time you try and go past that ceiling, you get hit down. And you know that when you reach above the ceiling is when you really get to soar, right? But every time you try and hit it, you get hit down. Every time you go back up, you get hit down. And it's always at the exact same place. And every time the first time we get up to that ceiling point, you wouldn't even know from the ground floor that there is a ceiling because it's just so high up. But when you hit too close to it, when you get too close to it and it actually just smacks you, it's more painful the first time around. It's 2 times as bad as like falling down from the ground floor, because you weren't really anywhere to begin with. Now you have a little height, that little game, and then you got stepped down and just like all gone. You started back from where you began. But if you notice, right, the moment you get back up and the moment you start again from scratch, you would notice it's way more easier than it was in the beginning. That's because you built up that experience. That's because that all those days they really compounded. They never left you. They still exist, and they will exist permanently. What I did yesterday will forever be there, and nobody can take that away from me. The moment you actually try again, is you realize, I actually made more progress than I did in my first round. But then the moment you reach a higher level is the moment that ceiling just smacks you down again. But it's not as painful this time around because you've been there before. Then you rebuild again. Then you go up that ceiling and then you get hit down again. Then up, down, up, down, up, down. It's just this whole loop, right? But when you continue doing that and continue actually building, you're actually creating this whole vulnerability in the ceiling. Like it just cracks. It's not as strong as it was as when you first began. And the times where you kept on repeating and doing this loop over and over again is when you built true understanding of what you're doing. It's not that, instant noodle of progress. It's that, that slow cook, that marination, that real beefy thing. Making myself hungry, but back to the thing, and then you build true understanding. And every time when you do that, you become tougher, stronger. That's that those days compounding into this huge thing. It's not simple interest, it's compounding interest. You build off of every level that you do, because every time when you become tough and tougher, you starting off at a stronger baseline than you did on your first day. And when you finally break through that ceiling, right, you begin to soar. Like you just smash through it and then you just begin to soar. There is no more ceiling because you built up that density, that experience. But not many people would make it past the first knockdown because it's just so painful. You had nothing, then you had something, then you come back and started from where you began. This really hits. And that's when the voices actually become stronger. And that's when they actually win. And that's when a lot of great people, or people that have the potential to be great, lose and vanish, never to be known by the world, ever. And that's just the sad part of it. We all have this amazing potential in us. We all have this idea, this career, this thing that we want to do. Nobody can tell you not to do it, how to do it. Oh, excuse me, let me rephrase that. Nobody can tell you what you can and cannot do, because you know your own capabilities. But disclaimer, I'm not saying that all negative feedback is gonna be bad. Sometimes some feedback is actually constructive, because now you know that, if I'm doing X and then somebody outside can actually notice that you're moving X, you're doing X in a certain way that's a bit inefficient, and if you just make it this minor tweak, you actually be doing it more effectively. That's okay. But you need to also be careful of that, because the moment you stack so much advice is when you actually lose the plot, and then X is no longer X no more, it becomes Z or A. I mean, think about it. If you're in a car and you're driving, right? And then somebody on your side, maybe a bystander, would just like, um, I don't know, point out that maybe you're just a slightly off of the little alignment there on the road. You're slightly off of the road line, right? That's cool. But you can't let a bystander come into your car and actually like steer the wheel for you. That's when you actually crash because yeah, that's just self-explanatory. You just crash and then you lose your car and you probably leave with an injury. That's that emotional pain that you're living with, that trauma, that thing that's stopping you from coming back to that thing and restarting again. It's like that thing to seal deal that you'll never come back. And that's just the test of it. Don't let what other people think determine how you think and how you move yourself. That's what I'm trying to say. And thank you so much, guys. And if you made it this far into the video, thank you. Thank you so much. And I hope that whatever you're doing, whatever you're striving for, whatever you're aiming to achieve, you get it. And don't let those voices get in. You got this. Thank you for watching. See you, my people. Take off.